Directed by Jared Johnston, M3GAN is a lifelike doll that's programmed to be a child's greatest companion and a parent's greatest ally. Designed by Gemma, played by Alison Williams, who most will remember from Get Out, a brilliant toy company roboticist, M3GAN can listen, watch and learn as it plays the role of friend, teacher, playmate and protector. When Gemma becomes the unexpected caretaker of her 8-year-old niece, she decides to give the girl a M3GAN prototype, and things get more and more sinister from there. Now, I think the first thing people will think of when they hear about this film or see any trailers is probably Chucky. It's the most popular of a toy come to life horror movie, so the obvious comparisons will be made. However, I do think that M3GAN is a movie that stands on its own. And I think it does this by being very clever by focusing in on the relationship between a little girl and her doll, and almost making the audience like M3GAN, even though they know that she's a creepy robot who will do anything to protect this girl. Instead of relying on jump scares, this film builds on the idea of tension. You know that this robot doll can and will do some crazy things at any point. And from the moment she's introduced to Katie, played by Violet McGraw, you get this sense of infatuation or overprotection from M3GAN. And you have this uneasy sense that if anyone does or says anything to Katie that M3GAN doesn't agree with, then something is going to happen to them. And you get this from these looks that M3GAN gives, which are cold and calculated. I'm thinking where I'm going to bury you in the back garden sort of looks. There are quite a few laugh out loud moments in this film, and from the very beginning you can tell that it's not a movie that's trying to take itself too seriously, and that's a good thing. There are tons of other movies out there where we see the more sinister side of AI but have more serious tones to them, and that wasn't something that was needed here. This movie is more about fun. It's more about scaring you but giving you a good time while it's doing it. I think the wheels do start to come off a little towards the climax of the film, where M3GAN starts to act and say things that I found to be a little too human. It pulled me out of the scene slightly. Understandably, M3GAN is an artificial intelligence that is seen to be learning throughout the film. However, it was just something that felt odd and a little bit out of place. Again, I think it's one of those things that horror movies in general tend to suffer from when they try to wrap everything up whilst leading to the final face-off. Things become predictable, but what I'll say is that M3GAN for the most part holds up and is a fun ride. Is it a scary movie? I didn't think it was that scary, but there is a tension in there that will make you feel uneasy throughout. And it's a movie that will have you questioning what is AI and can it really be destroyed once it's reached self-awareness. I think that's the scary part of this film, or any film like this. It's the idea of AI being brought into the family home and what it perceives as being acceptable. To us, it would be completely unacceptable, and not understanding what's right from wrong, that is the scary part of this film. And when this film really shines, it's for those reasons. I really enjoyed M3GAN from the beginning to the end. It's not a perfect movie, but it kept me entertained all the way through. The main characters are likable, it's a goofy horror, and I would definitely recommend going to watch it. M3GAN will be in the UK cinemas from the 13th of January, so if you do plan on going to watch it, come back and let me know what you think about it. Or if you've already seen it, let me know what your thoughts were in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching the review. If you liked it, hit the like button, and I'll see you next time.